he picked the sample, bruh. Like immediately I knew about
this is the one.
That one is perfect. I took a pen and a paper. I wrote about fucking it up for no reason, turning it up at all seasons, running it up mileage, and then I stopped. Then I was like, okay, this is the flow, but like, how do I go on?
Yeah.
And then it came to me by, dog, keep it real, keep it simple.
Sure.
And then like that song is basically experiences I'm not umjita, but like this is what we've been doing all year. We've just been fucking it up for no reason.
Yeah.
Turning up at the minute we feel there's an opportunity for us to turn up.
Turn
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because like that's how we try our best, not only to like put on other artists and me, but like that's how we generate revenue.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's how we try to feed ourselves.
The trench is cold, trench is cold.
Welcome to another session of WayTooTurboSessions, baby. We out here since and I've been traveling, bro, like hood to hood nowadays. Last week I was been so Gombo. The week before been so Pumlani.
Whoa.
So I'm actually kind of enjoying. I don't know if I'll ever go back to a studio anymore. After like traveling.
Experience.
Yeah, because it's actually enjoyable, bro. I get to see like where everyone's from and shit like that. But yeah, so since I today Gwawan with Mase Marley.
Gwatu actually.
Gwatu?
Yeah. Gwawan is across the road.
Across the road?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Deuce, baby.
I didn't know that, okay.
Nah, we are from Tanzania, bro. They set it up and fucked up.
Yeah.
North and one is separated by one street. And I don't get why one even watering up and then Utu Abe on. It's just fucking.
The nigga, it takes me the equator. The nigga was like, and detail, Klolomjita number 7.
Yeah.
And then 6543, there's number 2. I get number 1.
Go on number 1.
Go on number 1.
Right next to the police station.
Is that like the first house ever built in Tanzania?
I'm
basically
not sure.
Basically, ne? Oh, sure.
I'm not sure.
That's interesting because I need to show. But yeah, we got Mase Marley.
Yeah.
We out here. We been talking about this, bro. You know, but last year.
Yeah.
Last year we're like, man, we should operate, bro. But you know how shit is.
It's always the case, man.
And we've got Uzu's here as well.
Shout out.
What's good, Brody? How you been? How's everything been, bro?
Yo, bruh, if I'm gonna be honest, which is like the train of thought that I'm on these days, it's been a fluctuation of emotions. I've been up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, I don't know, that motion is kind of bringing me closer to my center, and yeah, it's fucking gratifying. I
I feel you.
Glad you're in up, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro. I'm. Thanks for asking, bro. People don't normally ask, and
yeah, I figured, bro. That's why I asked.
Yeah,
I figured, bro.
But otherwise, it's kind of been the same, bro. I'm just basically trying to survive.
Good boy.
Trying to do my shit, bro. Like, boy, I still wanna operate the way I operate, bro.
Yeah.
Because and you can't let that shit affect progress.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know whether you saw what I posted yesterday, but like, don't let external pressure prevent you from celebrating your small dubs.
Yeah.
Like, I've been collecting a shitload of those these days, bro, and like, look, that's basically what's keeping me going. But just keep on collecting small dubs, bro. It's like making sugar. Like,
I feel you. I was actually thinking about that this morning. But like, the small things add up to like so much more. And ungazo two compared to so like you've done so much.
Yeah.
And you don't notice because yeah,
bro. like we take for granted as ways, and I do that a lot, and I don't want to lie, I'm always complaining. You can ask this thing, I'm always complaining.
Yeah.
But like I said, me going up and down, left, right, I'm finally finding my center to the point whereby it's like, dog, stop complaining, start doing, and just appreciate what's good, learn from what's bad.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I've always fucked with when it comes to you. Like, I've always noticed about you're a nigga, if you know yourself,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
all the time.
You actually work towards like being a better person.
All the time,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Like that, I feel like that's what we miss as people because we like to look outside for what's within us.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm working more on what's within me so that I can be a better person, not just to myself or the people around me, but people that are not even around me. Like, I want to treat people the same way that I want to be treated. So if I don't treat myself, I can't treat abanyabandu.
I feel you. That's important, bro.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's talk business, bro. Let's talk business. Yeah. Well, so I'm. How's this? I want to mix business with pleasure with Lay Question.
Yeah.
How is this? Because you said you dropping a tape, right?
Yeah.
This year, and whatever.
Yeah, and I'm unfooling with Manini, bro, because I've been working on it for a while now. So yeah.
So will we get to see izinto uthetha ngazo, like the progress in your life, and will we be able to see that in the coming tape? Is it a part of everything that's been happening in your life and shit like that? Okanye, is it what is the tape? What are you planning to make the tape, Mandij?
Okay, like for starters, the tape is a sequel from the past 2 tapes that I've already released. Okay, I've released a lot of tapes, but then I don't necessarily consider all the other tapes that I've released besides the Failed Attempt series as tapes. I consider them as throwaways, even though like they're not necessarily throwaways.
I feel
Failed Attempt is exactly that, bro.
Sure.
Failed Attempts is Dala.
Yeah.
From the first one was supposed to be a collab tape with Tyler.
Okay.
But then Tyler didn't pull through.
Tyler
Young, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tyler didn't pull through because he was busy with his own stuff. So I was like, instead of wasting his beats as a nine, this woman would check it. Let me just compile, and then I made.
I got you.
Yeah, 5 songs. That was the first song, first EP I
fucked
ever
with
dropped.
the terms, the first one.
Yeah, that was in 2019. We were still in varsity at
Yeah,
the time.
This nigga was in my class, by the way.
Yeah, shit.
That's how I got to know.
The Bona is the L. I'm like, damn.
I delete it, bro. That's the thing.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Kubuza scale. And then the second one is self-explanatory in the sense that like it's Failed Attempt 2. I tried socializing.
Okay.
That was basically like it was after Zoo had discovered a shitload of other artists all around the city.
Yeah.
And I was like, Yela, you have contacts at Machita, yabo.
Yeah.
Let me try and reach out to them simply because like you're around me and they know that you and I are always rolling together. Let me see what can happen.
Yeah.
And like some of them were on some fucks with this shit, I'm gonna hop on it. You know how rappers can be. But then it didn't become anything solid. So I was like
rap is always on this work.
Let's work. I was like, alright, cool. Failed Attempt 2, I tried socializing.
Okay. So wait, Failed Attempt 2, you tried socializing.
Yeah, but then it failed. That's why it's called Failed Attempt 2, I tried socializing.
And the first one?
It was just Failed Attempt.
Oh, okay. Central, what was it based on? Yeah. What were you going through to create?
Me and Tyler were born on the same day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
which
13th
is?
of December.
13th of December.
Yeah, I don't know
okay.
I was born in 97. I don't know about him.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, when I found out, I was like, let's make a tape called Fraternal Twins. Because like you and I are 2 different people born on the same day.
Yeah.
We're not necessarily twins, like don't confuse that. But like, kubona was fraternal twins are twins when said but okay, ngamawele, but our family different from identical twins.
I feel you, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, let's make a tape called Fraternal Twins because we kind of share the same interests, so on and so forth. And then no idea failed because Jacket made fire as boy as young bro.
Shout out Jacket.
Shout out Jacket. Yo, I go on alone then because that nigga doesn't have like what's his thing?
A PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I spoke to him, now I'm calling the same thing.
Yeah, but moving on. So it was supposed to be Fraternal Twins. I recorded everything in a day, and I think we were getting drunk the previous night. Yeah, it was the previous night. I think even my sister was there. I think even Perp was there that day. Yeah, Sasuke Koneni, and then we went to this other house.
Sure.
Like kwenye cupboard pa, literally put the microphone pa, hanging a filter like jengale, and I recorded 5 songs like that.
One night.
One day, like it was a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The just another sad song was made on the spot. Like I just heard the beat and I was like,
that's my favorite song.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, this is just another sad song. Like everything was made like damn. And after I made it, I was like, fuck, the song's so sad. I don't want to release it. But then niggas were like, this is a dope song. Put it as part of the tape. Yeah. That was failed attempt 1. O2 took some time because Uzo had like established a rep for making events. And then, I didn't born about, okay, I like this nigga's vibe.
Sure.
Yeah, and guess that's cutting in a PC now. So I was like, let me try making beats for her. Okay,
I got you.
I made a couple of beats. Out of those beats that I made, I used 4. Yeah.
How many songs were on that failed attempts?
7.
Oh, okay.
I made 4 beats. I got 2 from Jacket, and I think 1 was a type beat, but we didn't know it was a type beat.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Fuck it. And this will be the new beat from scratch because yeah, that was failed attempt 2. Failed attempt 2 was supposed to have how many features now? Oh, a lot. Yeah, that was. That's how we also got like the Book Legend feature, but and Funu Ketangalowe like. Who made the beat, bruh? And he was like, Asa's beats. I was like, the beat is fine.
Yeah.
And when he was like, what about this thing? I was like, nah, I'd rather not comment because it's gonna sound like I'm being a rapper about shit. I bumped into Asa's a couple times in studio without knowing about Kulomjita. And then this one day, kwafika uMjita Don Julio from Kradock. Yeah, why is it go MVP hip hop concert? Fiko Huli. Later that night was it the following night? Saturday by concert. Sunday birthday got jacket. Went to get lit. Go jacket. Whoa, shit got out of hand. I mean,
was it that weekend where it's out? Yeah. I remember seeing the videos. That looked lit.
Yo, bruh. You wanna know? Everything time. I mean, it was that Nandafika Mini got super lit. I slept.
When
I woke up, the party's over. I'm like, my my stomach was turning at the time. I felt terrible. The following morning, and then he picked the sample, bruh. Like immediately I knew this is the one. That one is perfect. I took a pen and a paper. I wrote about fucking it up for no reason, turning it up at all seasons, running it up for my legion, and then I stopped. Then I was like, okay, this is the flow, but like, how do I go on?
Yeah.
And then it came to me, dog, keep it real, keep it simple.
Sure.
And then like that song is basically experiences I'm not Umjita, but like this is what we've been doing all year. We've just been fucking it up for no reason. Turning up at the minute we feel there's an opportunity for us to turn up. Turn the fuck up. Because like that's how we try our best, not only to like put on other artists and me, but like that's how we generate revenue.
I feel you.
That's how we try to feed ourselves. So I was like turning it up at all seasons, running it up with my legion. I gotta get this shit sorted while I'm breathing.
I got you.
Cause I stay blessed like I'm sneezing. All the folks in my hood think I'm cheating. That's the hook. And then I was like, Julio, do you want to hop on this? And Julio was like, Chiefs, let's make some other shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lie, I felt offended, but then I got over it. Julio recorded some more shit. Like, Sapenda sends us a new way.
So how can you record it? Did you just record that?
I recorded the hook.
Oh, okay.
Or ndavuka 2 a.m. ndivuka amachita all night ayalala.
Sure.
And then I started with harmonies by ooh, and then from there I was like, write down the verse, dog. I wrote down the verse, I recorded it. Exeni, amachita pumping the song. Wow, dog, this is what you were doing when we were asleep. I was like, I'm dropping this on Friday. Like, I got overexcited. I dropped it on Friday. Next time I met with Asaz, same thing happened. He picked a sample. I was like, that's the one. He was like, okay, wait. Let me find other samples. He tried to find other samples, like scratch everything else. Let's go back to the first one. And then I made another song called Duse. I was like, nah, pick the sample. When he started adding the percussions and hats, I was like, girl, it's been 2 days since you started lying to me. I was like, yep, that's the flow. We're going with that. Make Duse. Third time around, picked a sample. We made another song. No. Third time around, I woke up saying I had the idea for Inyiki. I was like, whoa, I'm going to do this when I get to the studio.
So how come you go beating it like this?
I think I got the equal. It was just slang. Inyiki.
Sure.
I laughed.
Those be the best ideas.
I laughed at it. I was like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I think that's the same reaction I had first time I heard La Snippet. I was like, yeah, I palmed it.
I was like, fuck. Like, what fucking with Bill, this being. I was like, shit. Okay, the next one gotta be nice, gotta be funny, but it gotta be smart too. I'll call my homies.
Yeah. Sure.
So I was like, oh, I changed that's what we do. Got to the studio that day, I told him that I have this idea and he chose the sample, he edited it to make the song. I took the hook, I went home with it because I was like, yo, this idea is not like the type of shit that I usually do. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. And then, I got me in this car, I figured it out and I made it. Then that's when I realized, okay, I'm starting to compile something. So that was something I was supposed to drop sometime in December last year. But then we just kept on making songs, and then I went into a slump. Whoa.
Sure.
Everything stopped. Like,
stop recording.
Stopped everything.
Everything
stopped completely. I think sometime, was it April or May? That's when I started recording more music again.
Was it like personal things that triggered that?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I feel
it's all with me. Like, my progress is always prevented by personal things because, like, currently I'm the man of the house, and like it's easy for me to get like into a slump when I feel like I'm not fulfilling my role as man of the house.
I know what you mean.
That's the one thing that like gets in my way. Like, you're supposed to be doing this, but this is not breeding the type of fruits that you're looking for right now. So why aren't you doing something else? But then the minute I try doing something else, it just feels so fucking wrong, bro. It's like, nah, dog.
It's not you.
You're not supposed to be doing this, dog. Like, why not go back to what you're doing? But then it may look conflict. What you're doing is not bearing fruits, but then what you should be doing is not you. So it was our team.
I get what you mean. I think I went through kind of something similar with working a 9 to 5 and actually wanting to chase my own shit, where I was like, I'm here working 9 to 7 every fucking day, but like this is like Yandi depressor. Every bit of me. Going there in the morning is the hardest shit ever. Like every morning is the hardest shit ever. And I keep thinking to myself, how the fuck am I doing this? I'm not the man of the house, right? Like you. So I'm like, I keep thinking to myself, why in this fucking pressure? Okay, sure, but like, why not use this time before I have these pressures of why not use that time before that to set my shit straight, so that Akufike ixesha whereby ndine-responsibilities ndiyazi uba ndizamile le ndizamile ukwenza i-podcast ndizamile I started my own business I tried to do that shit and if it fails it fails if it goes through it goes through ndayazi ngokuba I'm the only person to blame
I feel you bro.
So how have you found a way to balance those
not necessarily, bro.
Well, you're still in the process.
I'm still in the process of finding balance, but then like, this year I learned a lot about the industry and things that we're sleeping on as artists. Like, there's things that could be feeding us, but then we glorify being in the spotlight.
I feel you. Everyone wants to be a superstar.
Exactly. That's where we get fucked over all the fucking time, bro. Because we're ready to sign any paperwork. Like, we're ready to do whatever it is to get to what looks like the top. Whereas, okay, sure, the top will give you fruits for specialty, but then as the fruits come at a bigger cost than you think. So this year I attended this workshop, and when I got to that workshop, artists. When I got to that workshop, like I learned a fuckload the workshop, and as much as I feel like I was slow to do as that or apply all that knowledge. Man, like the knowledge, it's actually valuable knowledge that we should cherish and actually, like, another thing, calling you Ben can like boast about lay your groundwork properly so that what you're building, that's actually a quote and I from Daurani company of publishing. The mistake that we make is we chasing what's there instead of like taking steps.
Small steps.
Exactly, bro.
So that your groundwork there. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I'm working on my heart and my spirit and walk so that when I get financial freedom, I should be enjoying my money when I have money, bro. I shouldn't be working on
myself.
You know what I mean. So Busaj.
Like Ziwe and man is doing it. Stuff that comes to mind, but do this, do that. That's why, like, as much as admin is a strain, say artist, administration artist, because you have to sign to 4 of these organizations, and all 4 of them have red tape individually. Samra, Risa, Capessa, and the other works with the other, the other works with the other, and the other works with the other.
Distribution, you're trying to be on Spotify,
everything. Like, that's another thing. Like, I feel like the way your distro is another thing. As a chaser, you're thinking that is our colors going in a way of as a way there's an audience. It's just you widening your audience. I'm not saying you're not gonna make any money from it, but did you know about as a streaming platforms, in order for you to generate let's say a salary you need 1 million streams.
God damn, bro.
1 million streams for like 30K.
God damn, bro. And that's fucked up because back in the days 1 million album sales meant millions, bro.
Shane Eagle made 1.5 million rands off the fucking boot.
Jesus, bro.
15,000 copies as Tengisabu events.
Exactly.
He made 1.5 million rands on the streets, but
God damn.
now the city, the 100 rand.
Zapela,
Zapela's 15,000. 1.5 million. That's how he got to where he is. He invested in a city as 15,000, made 1.5 million off of that shit.
Jesus,
now, it's city about the data they're converting into money. We're still talking about this subscription. Like Ziwe in general.
So when up, bro, what would your like advice be about, like, as an upcoming artist, the best way to make money? You got a little bit of clout. Let's say here I am, I'm a rapper, right? I got a little bit of clout, got my, let's say, 20,000 followers on 10,000 followers on Instagram or whatever. Bro. And I've got this project that's coming through. How do I sell it? Because I feel like a lot of the time we sleep on physical salesmanship. Like, we want to do everything on the internet, but we sleep on face-to-face.
Like that's the goal with this tape. But I wanna make more physical interactions with people. Hence these invite-only things because like my plan with the invite only listening sessions is come through abantu by 50 or less bazabe bekhona bazayifumana bona tape and I'm gonna plead with them but please do not share this tape because the reason why I don't want you to share this tape is because one, I invite you to hear personally because I feel like you and bizela influence yakho ndikubizela about mawuzongixelela sonically by the way because mina ndifuna uyithatha the way into oyithengisela abantu ngemali estradweni so umuntu xa ezakhupha imali makangakhuphi imali afike endlini alisona
I feel you
like mna Tinting USB names, Mr. Dwayne, Kalis speaker, can Cooper that's one thing I want to do before I like upload it to Isn't This Fun and streaming platforms because I want to pay for Isn't This Fun and not publishing, what's this thing? PR.
Okay, I got you.
PR is what's gonna help me generate money using as organizations fund no Sampra, so on and so forth. That way when the shit is in like streaming platforms, we're per second, dog.
Oh word.
Yeah. Per second your song is playing, you're generating money.
Damn bro.
Like those are the type of things that like I want to capitalize on because everyone else seems to be sleeping on it. Yeah, bro.
So Glenda go yoba uti you want the people to like I don't want to say judge the sound but like by you the sonically about how do you feel because that's like you literally opening yourself up to criticism.
That's always what I've been, bro.
Yeah, but like not a lot of rappers, man. A lot of rappers don't fuck with criticism, dog. Like I posted the status of like my top 10 rappers in East
assessed.
And like a lot of people they don't like not being on those lists or like not like saltine. And that doesn't mean you're whack, bro. That doesn't mean you're not as good as you think you are. But like a lot of rappers don't accept criticism,
bro.
Like if I say I don't like your track, okay,
that's why I start giving like criticism now. Because I'm actually to get offended. Like for example, the name ikhona enye ibipostiwe before we post wena le yakhe list le yase King Willie.
Sure, that's the one I shared.
Le yase King Willie. Bone comment kawethu I think when yazi bahamna I stop bothering myself with these lists and because I'm currently one of the biggest artists in East London. And like okay cool, that's facts because you actually work to a point whereby there's a lot of people that recognize you. But you shouldn't let that boost your ego to the point whereby you feel entitled.
Exactly.
Like now.
Exactly.
The reason why I open myself up to criticism is because I want to kill the sense of entitlement. I don't deserve Yongela way. I have to work for it. That's why in the comment because it still feels like I haven't done enough to be part of any top 10 list. Like I have to do enough and okay, sure, like this is undeniable. Like on some henny shit.
I feel
like, you can't deny that. Like you just can't.
Two things. Pros and cons of Lendutetai.
Yeah.
You might never be satisfied. You could get to that point of you got everything. I'm looking from the outside, I'm like, fuck Mase, you got all this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Where not personally you're not satisfied. That's the con.
Yeah.
Pro is that the fact that you're not satisfied means you're gonna go further than everyone else.
That's the whole point of it.
Well,
I look at it from that perspective. But the more I lack, the more I improve myself. Like there's always room for improvement, and if you don't want to accept criticism, that means you're closing the room for improvement. You're comfortable with what you have. You're comfortable with what you're doing because it seems to be working. But how long is it gonna work,
bro? Because like a lot of us in Mondi think we've made it because our friends fuck with our shit.
Yep.
Whereas like we still got a lot of shit to do, bro. And yeah, so Goku Lona Lo failed attempts like was is it 3 or 4?
It's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah, it's failed attempt 1, failed attempt 2, I tried socializing, failed attempt 3, BOA. BOA is an acronym or an abbreviation. Just in case as always say. It's an acronym for BOA. BOA means better off alone.
Okay.
Yeah, because I tried socializing.
Yeah.
And me trying to socialize actually put me in the back end of stuff because people felt like I needed them more. Whereas I was like, yeah, as much as I was trying to reach out not only to you but to the people that listen to you, I was also exposing you to the people that listen to me. That's the whole point of socializing. Was it's a symbiotic relationship.
I feel it.
Yeah, but then it felt as if I was chasing clout to abanye bantu. So I was like, oh, I know. I choose if you feel like you don't need whatever I have or whatever I have to offer, cool dog. Yeah. That's how I realized, I'm better off alone. Because as soon as I stopped trying to socialize, that's when shit that was meant for me drew itself towards me. I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, I feel you.
I'm better off alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, failed attempt 3, Boa, which means better off alone.
Oh, I feel you. And we're turning 9 tracks.
Yeah, 9 tracks, all of them produced by Asa's Beats.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
All of them.
Yeah, what's the relationship with Asa's Beats? Because I'm seeing you work with them.
Bro, alhamdulillah, like, that nigga's talented as fuck, bro. Like, that nigga is a fucking genius.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that nigga, he's one of the people that make me want to work more because he's not comfortable. Like there's this piano song that he dropped a couple of months ago called Ukot.
Yeah, like Kumbula, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Ukot, before he got to that beat, he doesn't know how many beats he made. He woke up and made a beat every day. Literally wake up, make a beat every day, post it on his status. Banga woyaban, make another one, post it on his status. Banga woyaban. When he got to that one, like he was sure now, this is the one. My poster, and he got like, you have a shitload of hands on your phone that way that just view your stats. Because they had Zazi comment like I choose Lena. That's when he discovered, the song is the one. Like it was to a point whereby that song was actually pinned against Omadiba. Abantu benza comparison.
Yeah, I remember Unyansile because I remember. Yeah, the track dropped around the same time we were getting us a snippet to come out.
Yeah, so everybody they were comparing. Like Sam wasn't doing that because according to Sam, like as a drum hits, who had 7 today to make Umadiba, he got them from him. Yeah, bo. So like Bona, they have a now working relationship together. They're cool as artists. Yeah, bo. But people, they started comparing like numbers, but Madiba is getting more traction, whereas Sam is getting traction in his own corners, in his own way. Yeah,
but I think the way trending na loba. It's fine, you guys can compare because that's healthy for your culture.
For the both of us.
Yeah,
too.
that's healthy for the culture as well. But okay, there's 2 people and then two, and you guys have
yeah, bro.
Yeah, B.
Like that was the whole thing. So like with Sam, I feel like these days when he wants to make hip hop, the first person he thinks of is me. It's like, Ella Mace pull up to the studio, I made a beat. And it's like, oh shit, you made a beat for me, dog? Like, for me? I bet. Like this one time I was lit. Booked me backyard party. Sam Besandofik. But I've been lit in as a Besandofik with Sam, and then he played me this other thing he made titled like We Going Higher. It's like piano but slower. It's like 100 BPM. And I was like, Ella, dog, who's on the vocals? He's like, Ella, it's me. I was like, Ella, you sing now? He's like, nah, dog, like, yandazing is always a harmonizing. I'm like, I bet, boy. Like, this shit is fire, though, dog. Like, Ella, fit too. I literally set a deadline for him. I was like, if you don't pop by 2023 December, especially with your work ethic, because it's not working. Like you literally wake up and make something new every day.
Yeah, that's fucking hard, bro.
Every day you come up with a new idea. Like I don't come up with a new idea every day, and I like to think I have a lot of ideas. Like I know so much generally that I could turn into rap songs. But it's hard because it's not that easy making something up.
Now with my day, if I wake up on the bad side of bed, I want to be able to create stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's hard for me, bro. When I'm going through shit, I got scared. So I'm actually trying to like survive even if as I keep up, bro.
Yeah, like as I was saying with the Sam situation, but yeah, bro, me and you are alike in that, right? But I don't. If we can I choose this nigga, bro. If it wasn't for this nigga, I probably would have kept myself a long time.
Word.
Like, I probably would have kept myself a long time ago because it's always on some, dog, you like to think you're the only one who's going through shit. And then you tell me some shit and I'll be like, whoa, dog, I'm sorry, dog. I'm really sorry, my dog. Like, because I'm always burdening you with my shit, whereas you are always trying to carry not just yourself, but me too, without me knowing that you've got your own weight on your shoulders. So, yeah, props to my homeboy, bro. You know I'd kill for you, my nigga.
Shout out.
But like, yeah, as I was saying, Sam played me this thing. I was like, boy, this shit is fire. And then I got lit. I performed. After I performed, when them telling now I choose him a little way. He was like, you're usually quiet, dog. What's going on? I'm like, nigga, I'm lit, and please take whatever I'm saying right now seriously because it's shit that I wouldn't usually say. Like, bro, bruh, I started telling him some shit about his tan, and I was like, yo, first idea, I scratch this. Second idea, I scratch this. And then that one organic idea will come over there. We take the job, like, keep that. Yeah. So with him, it's not even on that keep that shit. He's always on time. I know I can do better than this. That's the relationship. Like, bro, it's fucking amazing.
Nah, that's dope, bro. That's
that way I learned a lot from him. I don't want to lie.
I'm keen to see progress about his outing now, bro. Yeah, bro. And so listening sessions. I want to speak about the listening sessions.
Yeah.
But okay. You said to me you want to have like 4 listening sessions.
Yeah, at least 4. Like all of them a week apart. I was thinking like environments as of like not. I don't want to make it like official events because like abantu bayakwanqana attend the events okokuqala unless bazawungcila and all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel you.
2 abantu bayakwanqana ukhupha imali, so mna ngaske ndibakhawulele yabo.
Sure.
Okay, look, since I want you to listen to my tape yabo, I don't want you to feel like you're losing anything mhlambe except transport money. Like if I'm gonna provide mhlambe, let's say Blake Nyana for Boyki, something light, and you know the tipsy bartender. It's this nigga on Facebook who makes a shit on a cocktail.
Oh yeah, the black guy. Yeah. I fuck with that actually.
Yeah, like that nigga. I've been sussing some of his shit out. And I'm like, okay, some of his shit is easy to make, but then the only expensive component in this thing is alcohol.
Is the actual alcohol? Yeah.
So that's one thing I want to invest in. As an incentive, by since in the listening session, and nah, don't get me wrong. I was on my meditate once
but I'm gonna get you a little loose.
Yeah, so that like I'll share paka kwa bantu ungazibambi. If you feel like ufuna recha bro, like here's like at least a cocktail or 2, and then bambi sisu, and like 3-4 hours max, probably even less. And after that you can go about your day, and you know abantu bakuthanda ubona bra la so if umuntu uzamkhupha endleleni yakhe akazofuna uzapho
I feel you.
Yeah, so I was thinking of hosting a couple garden parties on like backyards that I can get access to. Like one of them I was going to use like because it has a garden outside.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, like 50 people max. Like, I'm going to rotate abantu. Like I'm not just gonna invite the same set of people.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
And then
that way, after that 4 weeks, you've got like what 5, 10, 15, 20.
At least 200 people who know of the tape.
Yeah.
Like, and once people know of something, who knows? Mhlambe baza share when it's out there. City ndiyayithengisa yabo. Na baza recommend kubanye abantu. Ba athi simnandi nyande tape nami ndiyithengile.
Yeah.
Noba kayithenganga, ndiyithengile. Yabo what I like about abantu abamnyama banimshaye noba bafuni. Like shy nyani thina. So ndithengile nama juice lewe yabo nayo. Can kupenela jalo now feel we take that juice, and I'm not going to make it expensive because like I understand it cost me time, effort, and I might have some samples to clear, stuff like that. Yeah. But I don't want to make it too expensive. Like 50, 60 Max.
Yeah.
You get the tape, you go and listen to it, you share it if you want to, but please keep it to yourself. Ngaskabantu babe selfish la way bangakuphelisi ngayo kuba bekuphe imali la way.
Yeah.
I recommend abanye abantu mabayithenge because like I'm trying to bring back that culture like because streaming, as much as it helps reach a wider audience, it fucks us over financially because we actually invest more than we get.
Oh, I feel you, Nyansi. So you basically like a backpack trapper.
Somebody low way, bruh. Like and
That's
funny
dope.
and funny and you know that I wanna learn is like I wanna see how far I can go by myself. Like by myself I mean what can I do for myself without aid as in a like and another thing I wanna hone my social skills because I've suffered from social anxiety all my life, so socializing is hard, and the one time I can be truly honest is when like with music. At first it was with weed, but then the weed it held me back in the sense that it withdrew me from people and where I was more comfortable with being alone. And like being alone is not because the strongest animals are always riding alone. Boa, for example. That's where like
Boa constructor.
Boa. Better off alone.
Oh shit! Okay, I feel you.
Boas, there's lone wolves are always the strongest because they always go through the worst. It's either they die or they thrive. Tigers, they always roam alone unless it's time to mate. Jaguars. So like that alone, that's where you find your strength. But then still, you have to go out into the world and actually and take that lone energy and put it out there. You gotta hunt. So I'm that lone wolf now who's trying to hunt, get my prey, put that prey in my pocket so that I can feed my family. Yeah, you could call me a backpack trapper.
Yeah, that's important, bro. That's very important, and I like that you're actually noticing that about yourself. Fetu, he was born about you're not a social person, but how am I gonna operate like with the social anxiety and actually harness Lewe into something that can actually move around?
You know what I mean? I feel like if I can't go to people's spaces, how about I bring people to my space, and have them experience how it feels to be around me. Like what I'm trying to sell more than anything is not the music. I'm selling me, but through the music. Like the music for me is a means to an end. It's like phone, so to speak.
I feel you.
Yeah, I
feel you. I like that, bro, and I'm keen to see how it's gonna end up, and I hope can be there to the actual listening event, so that I want to drop this episode before the tape drops or the listening event, so that like people can watch this and listen to this and then listen to the tape and be like, okay, and how it's connecting with everything you've got in the music, bro. So what's your goal for Diakovo City 2023 Asaz should blow up? What's your goal for the next 2 to 3 years, bro?
My goal for the next 2 to 3 years, to be honest with you, like thoughts I'm always far-fetched. Like far-fetched to the point whereby it's like, dog, Ziek is away. Focus on what you're doing right now. But like in the next 2 or 3 years, I'm out of South Africa, bro. Like, out. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, bro. At first, I was that nigga. I was like, okay, I want to stay in South Africa. I love my country and shit. But like the more I grow up and the more I realize shit, I mean, yeah, I want to be here, but like, I'm scared to be the freedom to move around.
Yeah, like I'm out of
here. Nobody's gonna know nothing. Freedom, you go down.
I'm out of here.
What are you thinking of?
Me, like final destination is Japan. Like, okay, I'm nerd, but like final destination is Japan. But I want to go all over the world, bro. Like, look at Moonchild, bro. But Moonchild Sanelli is. She's not necessarily the biggest artist in South Africa, but she's one of the biggest artists in the world. And Nana can fill up a stadium in a foreign country.
Bro, that shit's crazy, bro. We sleep on that in South Africa, but like we actually have a few artists in South Africa that fill up stadiums
in a foreign country. Bro, like this one time
She's on that FIFA soundtrack as well.
I follow her a lot, like a lot. This one time I was like, boy, and then I take something from my mom just to see it. She retweeted it. She was like, no, take a mom, I'm not. So like, I laugh because now I'm going to take a voice, yeah, bro. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
shit. But like Moonchild, if you can suss the stats, top 10 countries that stream her. South Africa, I think, it's not even in the top 5, God.
Yeah.
Where it's like Europe, Asia.
The Europeans love her. I saw a comment section in the track that she did for FIFA, bro. The Europeans love her.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Moonchild, big up Hans Moonchild. Like, that's why I see myself. But okay, I don't necessarily have to be around the country because like the type of music I make, but a lot of people don't resonate to it. Like, and whereas I like to think my music is simple English, but yeah, I'm Vakadi, bruh. I mean, like, okay, cool. And viewer. So instead of me boxing myself, how about I look outside of the country? So yeah, in the next 3 to 5 years, that's where I see myself, like as an international superstar. But yeah, for now, like I said, I'm laying my groundwork. That's where I'm really focusing on.
I got you.
Groundwork, make sure about admin, because did you know that Samro actually pays you to perform?
Pays you to perform?
Yeah. Like,
how so?
If you perform a event, like if you're registered, from the girl cars about perform a event and they'll pay you for that.
Oh shit.
After like no from any money from a gig, they're supposed to pay you for that shit.
I did not know that.
Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
Like Ziwez and Jale share goes as a team because Spotify, don't know.
And also like we have the same definition for success.
Yep.
Like everyone has the same definition for success. Well, you're gonna pop, you're gonna go viral, TikTok, and then drop a song, and then
soap opera.
Soap opera.
Nah, bro. Like the way about success is not a resource.
Say that again, bro.
Success is not a resource. It never runs out. That shit will never run out. The only reason why we treat it as a resource is because if somebody did it like this, I also want to do it like that.
Yeah.
Whereas when you can find your own way to succeed, and make the exact same amount of money, probably even more than the other guy, but by creating your own blueprint to succeed.
Because look at what JR, bro. But JR doesn't make music.
No.
But you could probably list him as one of the biggest money makers in
He
South Africa
is.
right now.
He is.
Like, some Kobelani make the circle bigger, really. Like, that was 2010, bro. But, like,
it's like I'm on the move. Like, it's so generic. I hate it. But yeah, let's call up.
It is. I agree with you. But, like, my point is, I saw about, okay, there's a shitload of rappers, bro. And we've been doing this shit since high school. I started rapping when I was 13, 14, 20, 2008. 2009. Yeah, bro. And like, I realized quite early, but okay, and that's not all that counts. So why not look at other fucking avenues, bro? Like
within the same
industry, because hip hop they tandem, yeah, bro. And people keep telling me about, you need to get some other people on the podcast, like not necessarily rappers all the time. And I'm like, that's what I'm fluent in. Like, I grew up in this shit, hype magazines, but not to say that I won't get other people, but like, this is the space that I like to associate myself with, you know what I mean? So, podcast and bro. Like, I'll be in other spaces when it comes to hip hop. So, I'm funny. I'm a jita, I'm funny abantu bazilimited, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I'm a rapper, so I'm only gonna rap.
Another thing, like, abantu bathanda uwena apho umhlaba wehlanga khona.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hip hop is one of the hardest industries you want to be a part of. Yeah. Like, for example, hip hop is only smoothing out in the Eastern Cape because of Xhosa trap, and every other rapper, even niggas that started rapping English, are making Xhosa trap. You know, when I make Xhosa traps, it's always jokes, dog. Like, I'm a queeha. That was a joke, bro. That was a fucking joke.
That's one of my favorite songs, bro.
That was a
generally one of my favorite songs.
Satibana aviwe phika nenezo. Sasuka phapha endlini ne. ngala mini sober, broke, child.
Yeah.
Just like way. And then this nigga pulls through now on the same tip. But I need a sound on my cheater like that away we. And he's like, suka masambi yeni ndo nirepela pakuni.
Yeah.
This nigga, like, he kept on saying some crazy shit. Like, to a point where I said, I'm sober, up until it came to this thing about, I was like, okay, what the fuck? This shit is catchy. I was like, I might just turn that shit into a song. He was like, nah, nigga, you joking.
Yeah.
When I played him that song, boy, he went, bong.
That's
Why not yet or even? That's what's the strap. The ball shop you're going out.
Sure.
Pump wala shop. Then see right next door to that house. Go come to the town McLandon no produce.
Yeah.
Then see McLandon. So Tibana na pine thing. Like my man and dance letter. It's like, whoa, yeah, chonga. Yes, I'm gonna wave your son. That's all of my team. I was like, whoa, chonga. Like I felt so refreshed. But like, what I took something that was an actual joke and I made. It's practically the biggest song I have.
But a lot of the shit that we look at as jokes, ekasi, some of that shit is like really just culturally part of what really is ekasi, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
So rulers in his like it's not my friend every corner. So rulers away. Like if you could put simple things like that, like shit that you run into as jokes with into the music, that's great, bro, because we relate. If I go on track, bro, I was like, yo, facts, bro. I was like, yo.
Even Peter, because at that point in time, my mom was away. But she and sister the niece
yeah.
My niece was like all over the place because her mom lives at Dice.
Sure.
So it was mainly me and Zoe most of the time in my house because my sister would go and do her shit. And I mean, she was like, I get him in the beat. Hey, I'll pump in when you're gonna be to die. I recorded the hook. Peter Wangene laugh. Boy, the funny verse. Like was sitting on the floor because there's no couches at my house. So he was literally sitting on the floor and he was writing this verse. After every line, I be laugh at you. Is like nah, Linda at you. When he recorded that verse, I was like, this shit is crazy. Zoo was the one who suggested that we send it to Dizzy in PE. Shout out Dizzy Guy One.
Sure. Oh, this guy one was a pie.
Nah, was a king actually, but he lives in PE.
Oh, okay.
Shout out that nigga. One nigga's one of the best artists I've ever heard, bro. Like ever. I don't understand it the way I concentrate, but again, like I said, it's call up.
Yeah.
But he's the one who suggested my sister and this guy one. He also laughed at that shit, but and then he brought the hardest verse on the song, well, according to me. I'm not saying I'm a verse like a verse are not hard, but he came through with some serious shit. But boy, I choose this yeah. So like to me, Cluster Trap, it's always like vibes that way, but it's always jokes to me. Whereas like niggas, the shit I joke about is niggas that shit take seriously. And when niggas try to be too serious with the shit, it's like niggas, y'all not even matching as jokes. This is as like, it's too generic. It's been watered down completely. I don't listen to it.
It comes the way it stems from the producers. Everyone's looking at YouTube tutorials, how to sound like this person, how to make this type. Everyone, and then artists come through to the producer, I want this type beat.
And then each part the baby.
Yeah, exactly. I want this type beat. Whereas, in la relationship, I was speaking to Urifak AP like last week, and I was talking about like how his producer is so on par with the bars that he drops.
Yeah, they're versatile.
Tibana, bro. It's not just a matter of okay, it could be an elite chopper, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's no one's creating anything.
A sound of their own.
Yeah, bro, and I'm a fiend for that. I'm a fiend for all my favorite artists. Chief Keef bought his own sound.
Boy, I can't Chief Keef fathered the 2010s. But that's called out.
So, like, I need more of that, bro. And Amagqirha is another one of those type of shits. Like, I was thinking, I'm not a Xhosa trap probably.
No, it's not.
It's not Xhosa trap.
And the other ones that you know in a way, because like Kwala beat, it's not even trap.
Beat.
Like Zoo once. This nigga is very bold. Yeah, when I feel it's also when you meaning as rappers. Like this one time, I don't remember. Sasikumechi. Yeah, Sasikumechi. Mama hlele kumechi at UC kusandokwenza kamasimba. This year actually. Kusandokwenza kamasimba ukuthi so hleli apha la way Atthews plays this song. Njengoba edlala le ngoma Atthews he played it like wayimamela ngathi ingoma angayaziyo wakhuza. I was like, "Wow, yela ujacket fethu khanye ncila machita soze phinde uyive ngibhithe nsombo ngohlobo yaxhasa uyaxoka this beat is so unique."
Yeah,
literally ran it back.
Yeah,
and everybody started listening to the song again. Like, oh shit, this song is
not
actually vibes.
Yeah, beat.
I was like, oh, I know, boy. Like, it's shit that we overlooked, you know, because we created this shit ourselves. But then it's like, damn.
Another thing I used to do, right? I always used to judge the girl I was dating at the time. She's not a hip hop like a person, right? Yeah. But like she'll jam to a hip hop song. So I always used to play Amagqirha like religiously on SoundCloud. That's one of the songs where she was like, "Yo, like she won't say it, but okay, it's right." But I was thinking, we're doing something else. I'm a mama, never dad.
Yeah, like it has that effect.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, Mnana has a terrible voice. Oh my god. But this one day, I was watering my garden. I'm still a grower, even though I stopped smoking weed, but I still grow. I was watering my garden, and then I heard about when's it I'm done? I'm like, no way, this girl can't be singing this song. I went to Zoo's house later. And one of his nieces was like, "Yela wena ubuhleli kuLondon." I was like, "Hayi, ngiyothini mina phayana yabo." She's like, "Nah, dog, bendivela ngoma yakho yamagqwirha ikhala pha." I'm like, "Yela, what the fuck is going on?" Like on the same day. Like that song is kind of like it's what got me what you could say hood fame, because like it's something that everybody in my hood kind of relates to, but like bruh, and I'm probably gonna eat from that song in the next 5 years. I don't wanna lie.
I feel
I see that shit happening.
I feel you.
As much as ingumdlalo, inayindawo timeless.
Yeah, definitely.
Like even the cosign got legend. Yazenzekela. Now we're just playing music randomly. You heard it and I was like, "Yo, ukubona if when you hear something that you could jump on, ungakhola." I was like, "Oh, mfethu usho ngale way." I asked him 3 times, but like this usho ngale way. Usho ngale way. I even mized to some extent, and then like we went to smoke a blunt. And he was like, "Yeah, Africa, come here, fuck out of way." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm too serious." He's like, yeah, I'm serious with this shit. So I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. That's how it happened." Like I didn't ask
on the remix. Who else is on the remix?
Mushroom.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's who's.
Oh, man, fire water. Fire, bro.